Hi, my name is Patrick Reagan. The OSI model upper layers goes into more depth of the upper layers of the OSI model, including the various technologies used in the upper layers. Session layer is used to establish, manage, and terminate sessions between applications or network services. A session is essentially a semi-permanent interactive information interchange between two or more communicating devices. Establishment of sessions sets up sessions by initiating and negotiating connections between applications. Maintenance of a session maintains the session by managing data exchange and ensuring that the session remains active during communication. Once the communication is complete, the session layer terminates the session, ensuring that resources are properly released. The session layer allows the insertion of synchronization points or checkpoints into data streams that help in the recovery process in case of a failure, enabling the session to resume from the last known good state rather than starting over from the beginning. Session layer can support session multiplexing where several connections or sessions can be managed simultaneously within a single communications channel. For dialog control, simplex as the data or signal is sent in one direction only. The example would be your public address or PA system. Half duplex mode is when the data or signal can be sent in both directions, but only one direction at a time. Example, walkie-talkie or citizen band or CB radio. Full duplex mode is when the data or signal is sent in both directions at the same time. Example, telephone. Full duplex is preferred because it's more efficient and uninterrupted connectivity that enables devices to send and receive data concurrently. The presentation layer serves as the translator for the network, transforming data from the application layer into the format that can be sent over the network and vice versa. The presentation layer includes character encoding, which is the process of converting characters from a readable text format into a format that can be stored and processed by computers. Each character is assigned a unique number or code, which is then used to represent the character in digital form. This allows text data to be consistently represented and interpreted across different systems and platforms. Examples include ASCII, EBCDIC, and Unicode. A character set is a set of different characters that are used by computers. To store text as binary data, you must specify an encoding for that text. Computer systems can use a variety of character encoding schemes. As long as the data stays on the computer, it is really unimportant how it is encoded. However, to transfer data between systems, a standard encoding scheme needs to be adopted. ASCII stands for the American Standard Code for Information Interchange. It's a character encoding format that represents text in computers and other devices. The first 32 characters were primarily used for data transfer. 33 through 127 are the normal digits, lower and uppercase characters, and normal punctuation. The last 128 characters were extended characters. Unicode is an information technology standard for consistent encoding, representation, and handling of text expressed in most of the world's writing systems. The most common encoding is the ASCII-compatible UTF-8. UTF-8 is capable of encoding all 1,112,064 valid character code points in Unicode. It is compatible with ASCII, but not extended ASCII. It accounts for up to 98% of all web pages. The presentation layer also includes data compression, which reduces the data size and optimizes the use of bandwidth and increase transmission speed. The sending computer presentation layer can compress data before it's transmitted, and the receiving end decompresses the data to restore it to its original form. The presentation layer also does data encryption before the data is sent to ensure confidentiality during transmission and is decrypted on the receiving end. If the data is intercepted, it cannot be read without the correct decryption key. Examples include SSL/TLS when you use the HTTPS websites. The application layer is the topmost layer in the OSI model and is responsible for providing end-user services and network process to applications. It directly interacts with user applications and provides the necessary interface for users to access network services. This is where the network applications and their protocols reside, offering services like email, file transfer, and web browsing. Examples include Hypertext Transfer Protocol, or HTTP, which is used for accessing web pages on the internet. File Transfer Protocol, or FTP, is used for transferring files between a client and server. Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, or SMTP, is used for sending emails. Domain Name System, or DNS, translate domain names to IP addresses. Telnet provides a command line interface for communicating with a remote device or server. Firewalls typically operate at the following layers. Layer 3 can filter packets based on IP addresses. Layer 4 can filter packets based on port numbers, which usually indicate which protocol. Layer 7, advanced firewalls can provide more detailed inspection of application data, such as the HTTP header and payload, to detect more complex threats. Question: which layer is used to convert data into syntax that is readable by other devices on the network? Answer: Layer 6, which is the presentation layer. Question: which layer of the OSI model is responsible for end-to-end encryption? Answer: presentation. Question: which OSI model layer does IMAP client run on? Answer: Layer 7, which is the application layer. Question: which of the following OSI model layers would a user access and download files for a remote computer? Answer: Layer 7, which is the application layer. Question: which of the following OSI model layers is where conversations between applications are established, coordinated, and terminated? Answer: session. Question: in network communication, what sends data in both directions at the same time? Answer: full duplex. For more information, visit these sites. In summary, session layer is used to establish, manage, and terminate sessions between applications or network services. Half duplex mode has data or signals sent in both directions, but only one direction at a time, while a full duplex mode has data or signals sent in both directions at the same time. The presentation layer serves as the translator for the network, transforming data from the application layer into a format that can be sent over the network and vice versa. The application layer is the topmost layer in the OSI model and is responsible for providing end-user services and network process to applications. Thank you for watching this video. The next video will be Networking Concepts, Part 7, Introduction to TCP/IP Model. If you have not already, subscribe to the Pat Has Your Back channel. Thank you.